Hey there, everybody. Pete Pardo here from Sea of Tranquility. Welcome to another episode of What's Hot with Sea of Tranquility. It's Wednesday, new release day here on the channel. This is one that I think a lot of people are really going to be into, and I'm guessing most people have never even heard of this band, myself included, till just very, very recently. So this is a reissue of a one-off album released in 1972, a self-titled debut from a band who, if you're a fan of the first 3 or 4 Santana albums, you need to hear these guys. The band is called Dakila Dakila. I'm not quite sure how they pronounce that. Dakila. Self-titled release. There you see the guys in the band, and mostly family members, right? This is a Latino slash Filipino Latin rock, jazz rock type of band. I don't know any other way to describe it. Like I said, if you like Santana, the first couple albums, this is going to be right in your wheelhouse. These guys were signed to a major label, Epica Records. Signed these guys back in '72. They released this self-titled debut, and then they broke up like after the album came out, and they did some touring behind it. That they started recording some tracks for a second album with a reconfigured lineup, but then they kind of all went their separate ways. So let me read a little bit of info here. The music on this album presents a flavor that Latin freaks will not immediately recognize. They'll hear the congas and timbales, the organ and guitars they know and love, but a subtle spice has been added to the pot, and it's a whole new stew. The new flavor is Tagalog. It's the Philippines. Just a taste more jungle than you're used to, but then who wants the same old dish all the time? Dakila's music, or Dakila's music, is tribal in a very real sense. Most of the members are brothers or cousins, and all of them are relatives in the huge, soulful family called Mission District, of course, San Francisco. There are 4 languages on this album: English, Spanish, Tagalog, and music. Even if you don't understand the first 3, Dakila will speak to you clearly in the 4th. So there are the guys in the band. And this reissue comes to us from Guersen Records. Okay. Let's take a look. Of course, there's the volcano. I'm assuming there's a volcano in the Philippines. Here you get a really nice booklet with information and an interview with the main guy in the band. Well, let me read off the guys in the band. So on guitar, you got David Bustamante. He's the guy, I guess, because the band apparently got back together in recent years. He's the only sole member of the original lineup still in the band, and he's kind of like the band leader. On guitar, David Bustamante. Also on guitar, Bert. Oh boy, and Anabetta. I'm trying to read the lettering is just microscopic. Bass, Fred Anabetta. Drums, Frank Magtoto. Organ, Romeo Bustamante. Congas, Carlos Badia. And timbales, Miguel Giapal. I apologize if I've pronounced any of those incorrectly. That's the best as I can make them out, because, like I said, the writing is pretty damn small. So here you've got an interview with Mr. Bustamante, lots of pictures, the story of the band. Very, very cool. Like I said, a San Francisco band. Sal, you ever hear of these guys? I think, Sal, if you're into like early Santana, you like that whole kind of Latin rock San Francisco scene, man, you're going to love this. So lots of information on the band, what happened to them, getting signed to the label, playing all around in California back in the day, breaking up, all that sort of thing. Okay. I'm going to read. I just found out that there is better information on the band. Okay, so guitar, David Bustamante. Also guitar, Bert Anchita. Bass, Fred Anchita. Drums, Frank Magtoto. Organ, Romeo Bustamante. Congas, Carlos Badia. And timbales, Michael Gopal. Okay, produced by Bruce Good and Jeffrey Cohen for Waldorf Productions, San Francisco. And the song title, and there are only 6 tracks on here. The album is 44 minutes long, so you can imagine most of the songs are pretty lengthy. There's tons of the Latin percussion, searing guitar and Hammond organ solos all over the place. There are vocals sprinkled about the tracks. There's long instrumental passages. Like he mentioned, vocals are in various different languages. Like I said, if you listen to early Santana, there's some stuff in Spanish, some stuff in English. It's kind of the same thing here. You get some stuff in Filipino and it doesn't really matter because the whole thing just flows really nicely. There's lots of fiery jams, lots of great grooves on this. This is scorching stuff. So the tracks are Makibaka Ikalat, again, apologize if I mispronounce any of these. Track number 2, Persiguiendo. Track number 3, Make Me a Man. Track number 4, Gosala. Track number 5, El Dubi, and then track number 6, Searching for My Soul. Obviously, you can tell 2 of those tracks have English vocals. The others have either Spanish or Filipino. And yeah, this is great. I mean, I love hearing stuff like this from back in the day. I mean, this was back when Santana was really, really big. Of course, Santana hit the scene, started in 68, but it was really 1969, playing at the Fillmore, playing at Woodstock, that really got them their really first big start. Then those first 3 albums, really the first 4 albums were Caravanserai also. And these guys are coming out right about that same time, maybe a little bit afterwards. So if you haven't checked out these guys, another really good band too from the same time period, Chango. If you love the early fiery Latin rock sounds of Santana, there's bits of jazz, Latin music, Afro music, just all colliding. But here you got the Filipino stuff as well. So it's great guitar work, man. Sizzling solos. I love the organ sounds, and again, all the different types of percussion and things like that. Just absolutely great stuff. So if you haven't checked this out, I highly recommend it. Again, a band that might be new to most of you, but if you love the early Santana sounds, you're going to totally dig this. Really, really good stuff. Dakila, or Dakila, don't know how they say it, but self-titled debut. Go check it out. LaserCD.com. Ken Golden has it over on his, at least hopefully he still has some left, but if not, you can get it on Amazon. So check it out. Visit us on the web at www.seatranquility.org. We're on Facebook, we're on YouTube, all together, all the damn time. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't already, and click on that notification bell so you get alert of all of our content as it posts. And please do hit the like button before you leave. Thanks for watching, everybody. I'm Pete Pardo. Stay tuned. You might get another new one from me here today. If not, we'll save them for next week. Next week, you may not get anything, actually, on Wednesday, unless I can do a couple this weekend, because I'm actually going away on an all-week business trip. So I'm going to pre-record as much stuff as I possibly can for you guys for next week, but I will not be here, so I will be away on a business trip. So, but anyway, we'll see what we can get for you. So I am Pete Pardo. Thanks for watching, everybody. See you soon here on the channel. Bye-bye.